break, I promise. Anyway, my biggest fears, and most of these are going to come from dreams. So, first off, when I was a kid, I always had dreams about wolves. I don't know, probably from fairy tales and all those, old stories and Hobbit books. I don't know, when you're a kid, you're just scared of wolves. And I used to have dreams about wolves all the time, and I was just scared of wolves. And not that there were any wolves in the middle of the city, but hey, I was a kid. I was scared of wolves. I even went as far as to make up a imaginary friend wolf that I would talk to kind of make myself not afraid of them. I don't know if it worked, but eventually it did, because that doesn't, I used to have every dream I had when I was a kid ended with a wolf somehow. And yeah, that doesn't happen anymore. That's over. That stage of my life is done. I have left behind the things of a child. So yeah, not afraid of wolves anymore. Nice doggy. Another one, I definitely developed this one in the military, is I am afraid of war. And, politically I'm super against war. Even as a libertarian, I really don't like guns. I have a .22, but I don't enjoy, shooting guns. I don't want to have a bunch of guns. They're not fun to me. I'm not going to say I hate guns, but, they're not fun. I had to carry around a rifle, an M16 for years and years of my life that could never, be out of arm's reach. Had to have that weapon around me at all times and be ready to use it at all times. And I would like nothing better than for me to never have to do that again. And the world that we live in, though, I got a .22. That's it. But I don't enjoy sending rounds down range. I don't enjoy the fact that I have it. I have to this day, almost all of my dreams involve some sort of me having to shoot at other people shooting back at me, and kind of like in your dreams where you can't run away. Always in these dreams, my gun jams, and I know I'm a goner. Every single time. It's like the dream where you can't run away, Every single time I'm shooting, they're shooting at me. We're running around a house or running around a neighborhood or wherever we are, always urban warfare type stuff. And my gun jams and I know I'm a goner. That's my recurring nightmare, I guess. And yeah, it definitely came from military shit. And yeah, I'm scared of war. Tornadoes. This was kind of between my war phase and wolf phase, and actually it kind of still is. I still have lots of nightmares about tornadoes, and every time it storms, I'm searching the sky, I'm scanning that motherfucker. I'm looking for funnel clouds. Tornadoes, I don't know why, but they get me. They get me. Tornadoes, do not like them. They get me. I have a fear of them. Storms come around, that's the only thing I can think about is looking around for tornadoes. What's another one? Oh, this one's a pretty common one, I guess, but like water that I can't see into, which is kind of funny because I have swam in way more muddy ass lakes and rivers and ponds than I have swimming pools. Like, that's my preferred way to swim is, you know, jumping into a lake or jumping into a pond or the ocean, you know. But there's always like a certain amount of extreme nervousness that I get that, you know, what's in this water? Like, you never know what you're going to step on. Like, I've stepped on sharp stuff before and cut my feet. Stepped on a stingray before. That was, it didn't sting me, thank goodness, but, you know, I've picked up a snapping turtle accidentally out of water before. Like, you never know what's in that fucking water. Like, for real, you don't know. And I also have a lot of dreams about, yeah, stuff in the water. And like I said, I've experienced that in real life too. So it's, I wouldn't say like it's a fear, like a paralyzing sort of fear, but it's definitely like when I swim, which is usually in a lake, it makes me nervous, you know, it's just a little bit, you know, just a little bit in the back of the head. Something to think about. And definitely something that is a recurring dream, once again. So, let's see, we got wolves, just more of a kid thing. Tornadoes, which is a sort of middle years thing. Starting to go away now, but still present. We got the war thing, you know, shooting guns, that kind of stuff. Definitely recurring theme in my dreams. And the water thing, which, you know, that's just when I go swimming. I guess it doesn't help that I'm not a great swimmer either with that. I can float, paddle, but that's about it. Last but not least, and this is not something I dream about, like, this is just something that I've always kind of, I don't know if I call it a fear, but I hate the passage of time, if that makes sense. I don't like hearing watches or clocks tick. I don't like watches that have a second hand or a second timer. It pisses me off. I don't like that at work, you know, you have to write a day, like yesterday was 25, today is 26, tomorrow 27, next day 28. Like, I hate that. Like, the passage of time, it's, I guess, scary, you know, it's a fear. Like, I hate seeing time pass. I would love to live in a way where I don't have to count minutes and hours and days. Like, I would love that. I hate keeping track of that shit. And I would say that's probably number one, last but not least, right, is that the passage of time. Interestingly, I don't really have a fear of death. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna hate, I love, jeez, fucking roads. I do love life, and I enjoy it, and I'm gonna hate to see it go, but it's kind of a relief that life is only temporary. You know, some days it's like, the only thing that keeps me going is the fact that I don't have to do this forever, you know what I mean? Like, if I had to do this shit forever, fuck, like, but I know it's temporary, you know, someday I'll get my rest, and, you know, that's not a bad thought. So yeah, I do not fear death, actually, which is weird after all those other things, but it is what it is. My biggest fears